It started slowly, so slowly that I didn't even realize what was happening until it was too late. Anaya and I had been best friends since college. She was the kind of friend who remembered my favorite chocolate, who showed up with soup when I was sick, who could read my silences better than most, could read words. When she married Ryan, I was her maid of honor. I helped her pick out her dress, held her bouquet during the ceremony, and cried like a baby when they said their vows. I loved seeing her happy. I liked Ryan too. He was funny, kind, stable, everything Anaya deserved. Over the years, we all spent time together. Group dinners, road trips, birthdays. He was like a brother to me, until he wasn't. At first, I thought I was imagining it. The way his eyes lingered a second too long, how he'd laugh too hard at my jokes, how he'd ask questions about my life with a strange intensity. It felt harmless, maybe even flattering, but deep down, I knew it wasn't. I told myself I was reading into things. I didn't want to believe it. But one night, everything changed. We had a dinner party at their place. A few friends came over. There was wine, laughter, music. Anaya went upstairs to check on their baby, and I stayed behind to help clean up. Ryan stood beside me in the kitchen, quiet. Then he said, almost in a whisper, "You know, I think I'm in love with you." I dropped the plate I was holding. I turned to him, completely stunned. "What?" "I've been trying to ignore it," he said, "but it's there. I can't pretend anymore." I felt my heart pounding in my chest. I wanted to run, scream, cry, anything but stand there in silence. My best friend's husband just told me he loved me. "No," I said finally. "You can't say that. You don't love me. You're married to Anaya. You love her." He looked at me, eyes pleading. "I do love her, but it's different. With you, it's something else, something I didn't expect." I backed away. "Stop. You don't get to do this. You don't get to ruin everything." I left before Anaya came back downstairs. That night, I couldn't sleep. My mind was a hurricane of emotions: anger, confusion, guilt, sadness. A part of me was horrified, another part deeply ashamed. Had I done something to invite this? Had I smiled too much, been too close? I hated that I even wondered. The next day, I told him never to contact me alone again. I told him I wasn't interested, that what he felt wasn't love. It was fantasy, temptation, ego, anything but love. He didn't argue. He just nodded, and that was that. But something broke inside me. I didn't tell Anaya. I didn't know how. How do you destroy someone with the truth, even if you didn't ask for it? I couldn't bear the thought of her looking at me with suspicion or betrayal in her eyes. So I pulled away slowly. I told her I was just overwhelmed with work, that I needed space. She believed me because she trusted me. That hurt more than anything. I avoided their invitations. I stopped texting her as often. She noticed. I could hear the sadness in her voice when we did speak, and it tore at me. But the alternative, being around them, around him, felt unbearable. Months passed. We're still friends, but it's not the same. Something unspoken stands between us now. A secret she doesn't know. A truth I carry like a stone in my chest. Sometimes I wonder if I did the right thing by staying silent. Maybe she deserves to know. Maybe she would have wanted the truth, no matter how painful. But I also know it wasn't my mistake. I didn't start it. I didn't want it. And I didn't let it go anywhere. I still think about that night sometimes, about the moment my world cracked just a little. Not because I lost him, he was never mine, but because I lost a piece of my friendship, of my peace. Love is complicated, But loyalty, true, raw loyalty, means choosing to do the hard thing, even when your heart is shaking. And I chose her. I chose my best friend.